ground had the big breaking story.
Minute by minute with the great pageant of Indian elections.
Greenathon is something I really look forward to now that I've become a part of NDTV and the Green Endeavour.
For once, justice delayed is not justice denied.
Big breaking news that we've been following here.
We brought you the news.
I congratulate NDTV.
News channel of the year, NDTV.
What's kept NDTV going for 25 years? One word: trust.
Setting the wheels in motion with the main aim to raise funds for a better future of underprivileged children, meet cycling enthusiast Jasmeet Gandhi, who with his team of cyclists is paving the way and giving back to society. Passionate about supporting social causes, he took it upon himself to cycle 1,000 kilometers. Umeed 1000 in an effort to raise funds and keep the flag of Udbhav school flying high.
It's always a special moment when that happens at the end of a tiring ride. Doing 1,000 kilometers over 8-9 days over various terrains and weather conditions. When you meet the kids and you see the smile and the cheer, all the pain goes away, and money is just one part of it. But I think the entire effort and the emotions that pour through you during that period seem justified at the end of the whole thing. So yeah, it's a very satisfying moment. Yeah. So Umeed basically is a movement that we started 3 years ago. Our primary objective is to impact lives directly rather than be armchair activists or contributions, right? So education is close to our heart. I believe that it could be the answer to all the issues that we face today in the society, because it brings in the required intellect to make your own decisions. And within that, I think girl children are a bit underprivileged in terms of not having access to education, which leaves out about 50% of the population. So I think it's a small contribution to a very large problem in our own small way. And I think it's important that at an individual level, people in our country should make these attempts so that we can impact some lives at least.
The thought towards providing equal opportunity is shared by many individuals who give back to society. Umeed 1000 for raising funds for children's education is a CSR initiative supported by the RBL Bank.
From the bottom of my heart and from behalf of RBL Bank, I would like to thank the entire support teams of Udbhav School, RBL Bank employees, and of course the cyclists, including Jasmeet Singh Gandhi. Thank you so much for this privilege.
Shanta Valuri, Head HR, CSR and Internal Branding for RBL Bank, is recognized as a transformational women's leader and takes pride in associating with the cause of giving back to society. She says the bank's tagline of Apno Ka Bank resonates the true meaning of an inclusive society.
Let me be honest that for RBL Bank, because I represent the bank, it's been always about supporting for social causes. So last year also we did a 1,500 kilometer cycling expedition to support girl child education. Right now, if I look at the kind of performance these girls have done, I was just talking to my colleagues that the kind of English they were speaking, the confidence on the stage, it really touches you. As a mother of 2 girls, I can tell you right now that the emotions are very, very different. And having completed the task, not only by the lead cyclist Jasmeet Singh, but also by the joining RBL employees, it's a very fulfilling experience that for us at RBL, we believe that this is the way of life. And this has just got substantiated. About 3 years ago, I just got into CSR on behalf of the bank. And we were were looking at new and novel ways of doing CSR. Also head HR, so we were looking at how can we engage employees as well as manage a cause, because when you make a little change in society, it goes on to stay for a very long time. I remember sitting down and saying, what can we do differently? And then we arrived at this final conclusion, let's do something which is absolutely different. That's how the Cyclothon actually came into being. The first year, Jasmeet did the entire Cyclothon all by himself. The last year, I had 3 employees join him for the whole stretch from Bombay to Delhi, where we supported again girl child education. And this year, we have 11 employees who have, accompanied Jasmeet through this entire exercise of Bombay to Hyderabad. All of this, IMA strongly supports it. And both the chapters have proven, the Delhi chapter last year and this year, of course, the Hyderabad chapter, they've been amazing. I think personally involved, like somebody just mentioned that this was a school that had gone into a dying mode, and these people got together and decided to resurrect the school, and today they're supporting 600 plus girls, which is commendable.
The IMA Ahmedabad Alumni Hyderabad chapter has always been into social work. We have always done many small projects like Jaipur foot clamp, then flea plastic surgery for cleft lip, etc. But we always were looking for something which would be of a long-term nature. And all of us, I can say without hesitation, from IITs and IIM have really gained enormously from very good education at a very subsidized rate. So we always felt that, if we give this kind of opportunity to the not so fortunate, then they would be able to do well in life. They're all first generation learners. With that comes a lot of responsibility. That means they have no support at home for education. So all that they have to be taught and to be told about has to happen in school. They don't have role models. That's a very challenging thing for us. 100% of the money which we are collecting goes towards the school itself. There isn't any administrative cost per se which is deducted from this. Typically, people, NGOs charge about 15 to 30% as administrative cost, whereas in our case it is zero.
True to the emotions shared by the school's management and faculty and RBL Bank's vision of an inclusive society and equal opportunity, Umeed 1000 leading cyclist Jasmeet Gandhi and his team were greeted by a resounding success.
We would like to invite the dignitaries on the stage. We would also like all of you to encourage the students who have been performing so well.
In the closing ceremony, the cheque of 81 lakh rupees was handed over to the school management.
Check which has come in begins a new chapter with Udbhav, and every kid who is going to benefit with that amount, which is going to reach them to make them a better person, leading them to become a better citizen of our country.
I want to become a software engineer.
Doctor and chess player. I want to become a software engineer. Hockey player. Karate player. I want to become a software engineer. According to me, I think with the support of this Udbhav school, I will reach my goal definitely in the future.
Cyclothon is one way of bringing together human endeavor with human aspiration. Given the right inputs, can flower, can prosper, can achieve and can excel in spite of all the odds.
When we start our school applications, the queues start in the morning at 3:34. So that's the kind of popularity our school has, that they know that the fees is hardly anything, but the kind of education that they get is stupendous.
So I think it's great that some people who are so very well off and are so well connected in the ecosystem are coming together to support an opportunity to the underprivileged children who, I believe, if given a chance, can compete at any level. A lot of the kids who are coming up today are actually from very small towns who have the hunger. but don't have the opportunity or access. So I think it's great that they are doing this.
We get into girl-child education. We feel that when you educate a girl, you educate a nation. And of course the families. If you look at the contribution we made today, we've done more than 81 lakhs of contribution to Udbhav school today. And lots of it came from our employees' hard work. They actually created a lot of crowdfunding for us and a lot of contribution. All our customers contributed a lot to us. And of course our entire management committee of the bank, we all worked together to make this happen. So it's a very fulfilling experience, and with RBL being the lead sponsor, I think it's a cause well deserved.
It's really sad that even in 2016 we have to be apologetic about our skin tone. In a country where 80% of the population shares the brown skin tone, why can't we be proud of it? I really appreciate NDTV's campaign, Fairness Screams Exactly Like Racism. Fairness Screams Racist.
Precision defines an experience. It perfects each moment to give you full control and enjoyment. Designed for precision, with a Growtherm thermostat from Grower, one turn is all it takes for ultimate comfort. Upgrade your showering experience with a Growtherm thermostat from Grower, made for showering precision.
Your life is a celebration of change, of new beginnings, of moments that take your breath away. Your life is a unique story, and it deserves to be told in all its glory. From the house of Ravish Kapoor, bespoke invitations, because you are one of a kind.
It's every Indian student's biggest dream, and at stake is the opportunity of a lifetime.
We got a tremendous response to the NDTV Deacon Scholarship.
To study with the brightest minds at one of the best universities in the world with a 100% academic scholarship.
The NDTV Scholarship Program is especially important to Deakin.
For the third year in a row, NDTV and Deakin University bring you not one, but 4 100% paid scholarships. Log on to www.ndtv.com/scholarship to apply and attain the chance of a lifetime.
बदलते भारत के बदलते शहरों में कहाँ हो आपका घर, आपके बजट, आपकी जरूरत और आपकी चाहत का ख्याल रखते हैं हम। पूरे भारत के प्रॉपर्टी बाजार पर करीबी और पक्की नजर, साथ में आपकी परेशानियों को भी उजागर करते हैं हम।
प्रॉपर्टी इंडिया पावर्ड बाय LIC हाउसिंग फाइनेंस, रविवार शाम 7 बजे और 11 बजे सिर्फ NDTV प्राइम पर।
Powered by LIC Housing Finance, building homes, nurturing relationships. In association with HDFC Ergo. Experience the convenience at hdfcergo.com. Take it easy.
Hi, I'm Neerav Kapoor.
Neerav Kapoor, but we have finalized this actor.
सारी क्वालिटीज हैं मुझ में, लीडरशिप, स्टैमिना, करिश्मा। तो एक बंदे ने तुरंत मुझे रोल ऑफर कर दिया।
सीन समझा दिया सबको?
हाँ सर, बस वेटर्स को समझा रहा हूँ। You don't have to say anything.
Sorry man, not fit.
Not fit. Not fit.
Not!
Not Fit. Advanced acting for beginners. Wednesday at 10 p.m. on NDTV Prime.
The general feeling all of us have is huge depression in the United States about Trump. There isn't.
A reason why there's so much optimism in America today has to do with the fact that he's promising major tax cuts and major deregulation and try to get America back to growing at the 3 to 4% rate. It is going to be absolutely critical for India to lower its corporate tax rate if it wants to compete in the global market.
If there is a global recession, China this time could be the origin.
This is really sort of worrisome that how can an economy keep growing by taking on so much debt?
What to expect in 2017?
NSE presents Forecasting Top Trends of 2017 with Ruchi Sharma, Thursday at 4 p.m. on NDTV Profit.
Presented by NSE, an investment called India.